GB News was halted for breaking news on Wednesday, December 3, as viewers were told a Labour MP had been dramatically suspended for rebelling against Rachel Reeves's budget, a fresh dose of chaos that left both the Chancellor and Sir Keir Starmer facing yet more embarrassment. Presenter Martin Daubney cut into the schedule to announce that Labour MP Marcus Campbell-Savers had had the party whip suspended after openly defying the leadership. Instead of toeing the line, he voted against the government's inheritance tax plans for farmers, a policy Labour had ordered MPs to abstain on. The shock move detonated a political row almost instantly. Reeves's first budget has already been wobbling under internal tensions, and Campbell-Savers' decision to go rogue only poured petrol on the fire. He told the Commons he had deep concerns about the impact on farmers, warning it could devastate family farms that had been repeatedly reassured they'd be protected. Within minutes of the vote, Labour sources said Chief Whip Jonathan Reynolds informed the MP he'd been suspended. The spectacle fueled growing claims that Reeves's tax reforms have blown a hole in Labour's rural support, and worsened the narrative that Starmer is losing his grip on a party riddled with scandals, amid calls for him to step down. The rebellion followed open lobbying from the National Farming Union, which had urged Labour MPs to abstain, arguing the proposals simply didn't reflect real farming life. The NFU insisted most farmers are not wealthy land barons, but working families, operating on tiny or non-existent margins. Many backbenchers agreed, accusing the budget of ignoring the abuse by celebrities and the billionaires, who snap up farmland purely to dodge inheritance tax. Treasury Minister James Murray insisted the budget was a fair way forward, and MPs backed the government's plans by 327 to 182. A hefty majority of 145. But the result was overshadowed by Labour's very public rupture, adding to Starmer's growing list of internal headaches. Just weeks ago, 4 Labour MPs had the whip restored after being punished for repeatedly defying the party. They were part of a wider rebellion over benefits reforms earlier this year, another sign of Starmer's authority slipping with every round of infighting. Speaking during the fraught budget debate, Campbell-Savers said he simply could not support Reeves's overhaul of agricultural property relief, April. Many farmers feared this was coming, he warned. Some transferred in advance. Others contacted Labour candidates who reassured them that April would not be touched. He added he needed to walk around his community knowing I did all I could for them. Reeves's revamped April plan would allow unused portions of the £1 million allowance to be transferred between spouses or civil partners, but critics say it's nowhere near enough.